You know, it's a credit. It takes some courage just to get in the ring itself, but so good on yous. And the boys that have already had their fights, they all fought well.
So when are you going to get back into the ring? Where and against who? And when?
Where and against who and when? That's a good question. Well, hopefully we can announce something pretty soon. So, as I said, I'm getting itchy feet, so I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's take a look at the heavyweight scene. Joseph Parker tonight, King Afa Tatupu. What are your expectations from that title fight tonight?
Oh, I think it'll be a good fight. I think it'll be a genuine fight. Joseph Parker, well, he's coming on well. Afa, I certainly wouldn't count that man out. I've done sparring with both those guys, and Afa's unpredictable, you know, and he can throw a good punch. You know, Parker, he's built more of a fine-tuned boxer. So yeah, we'll just see.
Now look, they actually sparred against each other as well, and for build up for other fights. So what's it like when you get into the ring that the guy you've actually sparred with?
Oh, it's totally different. It's totally different. There's, well, you want to win. You know, you're here, you're on stage, there's so many people here, and this is your business. You're in here to, the guy that's on the other side of the ring, you want to knock him, you want to put him to sleep if you can. You know, you just want to win that fight and do whatever it takes to win, because there's so much riding on it. You know, there's so much riding on Parker. You know, he's got big expectations, you know, huge expectations, so there's a lot of weight on his shoulders.
What about David Tour? I mean, he's got a big fight coming up against the big guy. We saw Julius Long, very colourful person to come out there and do part of the boxing while he's been doing some sparring. What are your expectations of that fight and David Tour?
Oh, if we all know if David's in shape, he'll put the big fella to sleep. You know, I think this is a good fight for David if he's ready. You know, he's a man. If he's in shape, you know, not many men can stand in front of him.
Sonny Bull Williams, I mean, he's currently holding a New Zealand heavyweight title, not this one, it's the other one. So do you think he's going to take the $1 million offer and get in the ring, defend his title, or what?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? I don't think that fight will happen for a long time, if it ever does happen. Sonny Bill's doing his own thing. You know, I think that man's one tremendous athlete, you know, with whatever he does. He's a champion at it, so I've got nothing against the guy. He's a great athlete.
Parker, Tour, Sonny Bull, which one do you want to fight?
You.
That'll be over in the first round, bro.
Well, I need a warm-up. I've been out of the ring for nearly 12 months, you know, so I need a little warm-up. You keen?
I'll come and do some sparring at your gym. That'll be over very quick.
Yeah, it would be, mate. Nah, that's all right.
All right, mate. Well, great to get you ringside. And be great to see you back in the ring very, very soon. So have a chat with Kenny and get out there and get back into it.
No, we'll announce something pretty soon. And hello to everyone. I hope you have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Shane, the Mountain Warrior, Cameron, now the married man. Fantastic, congratulations. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll count down to Parker Tatupu for the title. Sky Arena, yes, it's the home of the heavyweights, the king of the knockout blows. We certainly hope you've been enjoying the boxing so far tonight and the build-up to the main event, the Hydrate Zero New Zealand title fight for the New Zealand National Boxing Federation heavyweight title, which is currently owned by Tatupu. He works up the road at a timber yard in Tumu. He's been training really hard for this showdown. He took the title back in April, and it's the belt that, of course, that Joseph Parker wants, so he can take it back to America and add to his CV and continue on that step ladder of success. So it's all on tonight. What's going to happen between the 21-year-old rising star of New Zealand boxing, Joseph Parker, and the King? Well, let's go back ringside now and get the thoughts of our expert commentary team, adding lots of colour tonight. Colonel Bob Sheridan and Mike Ango.
Well, thanks, Brownie. It's a sensational night for all of you people that are watching Sky Sport. Mike, I'm psyched. I've done 947 world title fights, and I'm telling you, this isn't even a world title fight, and I am psyched to see that this kid, if all the hopes that I have for Joseph Parker are true, it'll be wonderful, and you can expect a quick knockout. And Alpha's a great kid, too.
Well, look, I mean, this is the thing. We want to see this tremendous improvement. I mean, and tipping both are over a few months back, that was a surprise for all of us. And now we want to see him step up another notch. Can he take care of a dangerous puncher? Can he be clinical? Can he just really show that he's moving up a notch and progressing? And of course, you've been watching him in the gym in Vegas. Yeah, I have, and the progress, well, you see him, like, he's filled that up here. I use the term, he hasn't even grown into his ears. He's only 21. He's got great hand speed. Kevin Barry has really put him through the rigors. He's doing like what I would call Navy SEAL training. I mean, this guy is willing to train 3 times a day. The guy's in tremendous physical shape. He's got tremendous power. And then they're wearing those Everlast gloves, folks. They can push back the horsehair inside him so their punch is gloved. Now, with that said, Alpha is going to test it because Alpha's going to be throwing shots from every place, so don't run away. If Alpha catches him, Joseph could go. We don't expect that. I expect Joseph to knock him out in the first round. I really do. But I expect Alpha, for the first minute of this fight, to attack. So, folks, don't go away. It's all coming right up. Mike, how about the future of this kid, Joseph Parker? What do you see? Well, look, I actually expect it to go 2 or 3 rounds. I expect them to be a little more clinical in the first, not to take too many risks. Kevin Barry, the master of the jab in his own amateur career, so the perfect guy to be teaching Joseph Parker right now how to use his jab, how to use his range. Once he's broken enough at Tatupu down and let him spend his work, then I expect the knockout to come. Well, we'll see. It's all coming up. Our great ring announcer, Lieutenant Dan Hennessy, is standing by, and we are going to have this one underway for you very, very shortly. I am psyched. You be psyched. The main event coming up. Joseph Parker, King of Tatupu.
Would somebody somewhere please make some noise? It is scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds of championship heavyweight boxing. It is brought to you by Hydrate Zero. And now, making his way to the blue corner, the challenger, this is Joseph Parker!
Yeah, that's one thing, Mike, that we didn't talk about. This guy is the challenger here. He's not the champion. Joseph is coming in. You see all of the terrific people around him. And by the way, his mom and dad are wonderful people. I've been to their home. I've been out to dinner with them. And all of that stuff that they've taught him over the years is now coming to fruition. Look how relaxed he is, and Kevin Barry said before the fight, the kid turned up to the weigh-in, his blood pressure was 115/70, you know, and it stays the same, very much the same, right up until he hits the ring. So not wasting energy, remaining calm, remaining composed and focused is a big plus for a fighter this young. You know, Kevin Barry's a great man of mine. We said it was his 70th birthday, but in reality, he's only in his 50s, so he's going to be around a long time. Kind of taking the mickey out of it with the 70-year-old. And I know that Kevin's a great man of yours too, Brownie.
Yeah, and what do you think he'll be teaching Joseph Parker? We're talking about adding to his arsenal of weapons and also that winning attitude. you know, being based in Las Vegas, which is lives and breathes and soaks boxing, to bring that down here, destroy guys down under, and then take it back to the States?
Absolutely. I mean, he's going to go right back into training, because if he wins tonight, which everybody at Duco expects, and I expect, and probably everybody watching tonight, he's going to fight again in Christchurch, New Zealand before the end of the year. They'll announce that soon. I have so much faith in this guy. I told Dean, give him $1 million. Get him signed up for 20 years. Because when he fights for the NABF title here in New Zealand, by the way, unheard of, and the president of the NABF, Dwayne Ford, told me, we're bringing it down, we're going to let him fight for it right here.
And the New Zealand people will love him because he's very, very humble, hard-working and honest, and they love that in our sportsmen.
Well, you talk about training in Las Vegas, 110 degrees, 3 times a day, and he's willing to do it. In fact, he's more than willing to do it. He thrives on it. He's out there. He's not on a holiday in Las Vegas. It's strictly business. Here he is, Joseph Parker. Good chin. He's got God-given size, speed, strength. His upbringing is important by his mom. He's got strong spiritual beliefs. Great dedication.
Here comes the champion, Tatupu.
Now, Tatupu, in his own right, has 7 victories with 7 knockouts. He's a big, big banger. His wild shots come from everywhere, and anybody that's over 200 pounds can knock out another guy. So this is a concern for Kevin Berry. I know Alpha very, very well, and all you people who are watching in Samoa, you should be very proud of this man. He and I prayed together yesterday afternoon, and we prayed that he wouldn't get hurt and that Joseph wouldn't get hurt, and it'd be a terrific fight. That's the kind of guy he is, an absolute gentleman. And all of Samoa, you should be very, very proud of these 2 Samoan athletes. I love this kid. I wish he could win, but he can't.
Now he's coming out, he's got an old veteran in Ron Foley in his corner from the Shamrock Gym. In actual fact, my first ever boxing coach. So he will be well prepared. The thing with Upper is he leaves nothing outside. He leaves it all in the ring. He fights with 2-fisted flurries. He fights with all his heart going forward. You will be left in no doubt when Upper Tatupu fights.
By the way, that's the belt that they're fighting for. I've got a bit of news for you. George and Jen Calvert have sponsoring with Hydrate Zero the heavyweight championship, the real belt. The belt costs $25,000. The belt. When you see it tonight, folks, Joseph wins this, he's going to get it. If the King wins it, he's going to get it. A $25,000 belt modeled after the WBA. You're going to love it with a New Zealand flag in it. How about that?
That's the kind of belt you don't take off for a while.
It's right next to us here too, Mike, so don't let anybody run off of that. Between that belt and my rings and jewelry, we get about $500,000 worth of stuff here.
And there's plenty of ring here ringside as Upper Tatupu makes his way. And he's got a who's who of New Zealand fight sports in his corner.
And he's got his working buddy just up the road in Tumia at the Sawmill. He'll be supporting the King all the way into the ring tonight here at Sky Arena, at Trust Arena, ready to put that title on the line.
One of the nicest guys that I've ever known in boxing, King Upper Tatupu. Good luck, my son. The New Zealand heavyweight champ is Dan.
It is for the heavyweight championship. Scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds. It's brought to you by Hydrate Zero. And now, introducing, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing black trunks with yellow trim. He tipped the scales at 104 kgs even. He hails from South Auckland, New Zealand. He is the #1 contender, a former gold medalist at the 2011 Aotearoa Games in Darwin, a gold medalist at the China Open, and a silver at the 2011 Commonwealth Champs. He has 6 professional fights with 6 wins, 5 by KO. Introducing the challenger, Joseph Parker!
6 professional fights. He's got $2 million in endorsements between Rich Moriarty, the investment banker, and, of course, Duco, and the big one, of course, is Hydrate Zero. $1 million apiece.
With 9 wins, 4 losses, with 7 big wins coming by way of KO. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning, defending NZNBF heavyweight champion. This is King Alpha Tatupu.
Absolute gentleman, very big banger. I tell you, I am psyched. You know, for a heavyweight championship fights, the goosebumps come up in the back of my neck and the hair stands up as you take a look at the tail of the tape. 2 very well-conditioned athletes. Here we go. That's Reg Williams from Australia giving the final instructions.
Any questions from the corner? Thank you. Good luck, gentlemen.
10-point must scoring system. No standing 8 count. No 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved in the middle in any round. Only the referee can stop the fight. And in case of accidental fouls, Mike and I will explain the rule to you as it becomes pertinent. Here we go. This is what we came for. Young Joseph Parker. Look how thick he is on the top, in the shoulders and across the chest. Pause with the left hand to get things started here. Tatupu is very cautious, and there you go, and he opens up, and that's a spin down, and Reg says no, you threw him down, and he's going to dust off the gloves and immediately signify no knockdown. All right, it's Joseph Parker with the gold trim on his trunks. He's the challenger. Look at that lightning left jab. That's the speed that most heavyweights don't have.
Yeah, notice Tatupu, he's circling to his right. Just got to be cautious that he doesn't walk into that right hand. Ducking.
Big mistake circling that way if he walks into it.
Got caught with a counter left hook there from Parker.
He came to fight, Mike. He wants to catch him, and he's catching him. Caught him again. Joseph showing his conditioning, pushes him off. He's attacking.
Nice little uppercut on the inside from Parker, and a little short left hook.
Joseph starting to catch him now. Tatupu came to fight. And look at this. Joseph doesn't like it. He's banging him. Caught him with a good shot. He's ready to go. The legs have dipped. He caught him with an uppercut. He hung onto the ropes. Joseph ready to bang him again. 3 solid shots. Uppercuts. Right hands. How about this, folks? I love it. I absolutely love it.
This is a mistake from Parker, though. He's fighting the only fight that Alpha Tatupu can win. He needs to get back out on his bike and center ring.
Not a mistake, in my opinion. He's going to knock him out. Big right hand shot. Sets him up with the uppercut. Right hand shot again. He can't take many more of these shots.
That's the shot we saw knock out Borta. Now Parker, if he gets back on his bike, uses his range. Nice hooking right hand again. Now he's finding range.
Yeah, look at Parker. Has already been hit with that left hand.
Low shot there.
Big
right into
shot.
the groin. Reg Williams missed that one.
Look at this. Joseph has gobbled up some heavy shots. That right hand almost took Tatupu off his feet. How about Tatupu in toughness? Joseph bangs him with the straight jab. Solid right hand.
Look at the chin on Tatupu.
Goes Tatupu. He's taking some hellacious shots, and there's no quit in King Alpha. He doesn't want to give up his belt. Mike, you are so right. Fighters are fighters. This kid came to fight.
He's been cut. Joseph Parker has been cut, and it's a bad one over the top of the left eye. Now he's got to get on that bike.
Now Kevin Barry. Oh, he's ready to go. Look at this. He's running him. Reggie's going to have to stop him. He's defenseless. It's all over, folks. If there's time enough,
he needs to stop
this
him
guy
now.
is
That cut
going.
is huge.
He's getting hurt. Look at this. Reg wants to stop it. It's all over. No, he doesn't stop it.
I don't know why he stopped there.
Why did he pull him off with his hands free? Now the bell sounds.
Well, they've got to go to work on that eye. As I said, I felt it was a mistake to get in there and trade. He didn't need
Yeah, I understand,
to do
Mike.
that early. And now this is in deep trouble.
Rising to the occasion when he had to, Clint Brown?
Well, it's all about expect the unexpected. They both came out to really take it to each other. 2 classic throwing Samoans. And of course, Parker got caught on the end of the king, just coming back with another king hit. He tried to knock him out.
And the doctor is looking very closely. That is a bad cut. It's over the top. of his left eye. It is about an inch to inch and a half to 2 inches. Blood running into that eye. Now Tatupu will know he is in with a chance. Kevin Berry has to tell his boy to get on his bike, and next time when he has him hurt, he has to finish him.
Well, he's got to do that. Closely. There's a sense of urgency. All they can use is 1001 Aberdeen. That is a very, very bad cut. Well, we're going to find out if Joseph can do it now. This kid, Tatupu, almost gets stopped. There's blood all over the place here. Glad I didn't wear a new tie tonight. All right, we're set to go. Reg made a little bit of a mistake there, I'm afraid. He shouldn't have stopped when their hands were free. All right, here we go. This is round 2. We're at the Trust Stadium. It's been all Parker, but Parker is cut. Tatupu's legs are gone. He let it fly in the first round, and there's no way he can recover. There's no way, with the brutal punishment he took at the end of that last round, he can recover.
Just needs to stay on range, Parker. Just pop him out like that and keep moving.
And
now he's on the ropes.
He's got to keep away from that cut. Tatupu will not quit.
Stop.
What is Reg doing? When the hands are free, you got to let him fight.
I'd like to see Parker, every time he's on the inside, tie up those arms. Don't let him get going on the inside. That's Tatupu's only chance.
He's got to protect that eye. Rolls up the right hand. Could this be it? 2 solid right hands. He's got to stay away from getting hit over the left eye. Bad cut. Kevin Berry did a great job. That's it. He's ready to go. The ropes held him up. Will Reg ever stop this fight, or is he going to let this man kill him? Finally, he stops the fight. Unmercifully, he let that go too long. Reg is a great friend of mine, but he let it go too long. Brilliant knockout for Joseph Parker. After being cut, he came, he saw, he conquered. He's the brand new New Zealand heavyweight champion.
Well,
but it wasn't easy, Mike. Take it.
He had it all waiting there for him, but he was in danger. He didn't fight a smart first round. He needed to finish. It might not have been allowed to go into a third. And geez, up at Tatupu, what a chin he showed. We saw Francois Borta after taking 2 of those, and Tatupu probably took 20 throughout 2 rounds.
See, that should have been a knockdown right there. You can't be held up by the ropes and hold yourself up. That should have been another knockdown. But instead, he let him pummel the daylights out of him.
And you see Tatupu, his body just gave up. That is a nasty cut. Very, very nasty cut. And a wake-up call, I think, for Joseph Parker.
Yeah, but the thing is now is that cut so bad he won't be able to fight in Christchurch, because they were supposed to announce that. Maybe not tonight, but they're going to announce it after the tour fight. How bad is that cut? It looks bad, but he'll go to Las Vegas. They got great plastic surgeons there. They'll stitch that up. My heart goes out to Appa, but I'll tell you this, the guy's got courage. He fought as best he could, and I knew he was going to come out blasted. And Joseph, you know what? There's a lot of pressure on the kid. He just would. You were right, Mike. He should have fought a different fight, but in reality, that's his fight. This kid is tough. He's got it all. Now he suffered a cut. Now he knows what can happen. But when he was hit, we know about his chin. We found that out tonight. He can take a shot. I love this kid.
Yeah, he's got a good chin. Jeez, it's a nasty cut.
When he sees the Jen and George Calvin $25,000 belt he's going to get. It's right in here. I'm going to take it up to the corner.
Well, you couldn't have asked for any more excitement. Jam-packed into 1.5 rounds. Joseph Parker gets the win by TKO, but a huge fright. Kevin Berry must have had his heart in his mouth, particularly in that first round, and when he saw that cut. As the bling is making its way into center ring.
Well, I tell you, that was great. Here we go with the official word from our ring announcer, my favorite lieutenant, Dan Hennessy. Reggie wanted to let it go. I thought he let it go too much. Don't mean to criticize you, Reg, because you're a great mate, but man, I just thought that you let the Tatupu take too much punishment. That's a great effort for Joseph. Fantastic.